is our director, Chaz Galuski.
That's what I want to show.
And those are the instructions for the Edgewood Film Festival.
We have to come up with something great.
Something great. Mike, narrate this. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Finding a quieter venue.
This is Mike Cannon's daughter-in-law's painting and her reception. There's a lot of artists.
Would you like to interview her?
Yeah, okay. Let's say I'm very proud to be here to... Mike, did you find a phone in the garbage there?
Let's call them. Find out where we are. We can dial them right up now.
You're not the director. We got to get buy-in.
I got one of him.
The idea of, as soon as you mentioned the start of the ball rolling with this G-rated porno kind of
Wait, as soon as we get the ball rolling, this porno kind of thing, I wish we had footage of that, because that'd be great to have in the, oh, you got it. That'd be great to have.
We have to put our heads together because we might not be able to shoot in that warehouse office set.
It's there, you know it's there.
But I mean, I've just sort of not really been able to keep looking at, this outside of the office where actually all real action takes place. A lot of weird stuff.
Somebody should like you, you got this problem, You don't have to,
No, you can always go off by yourself into the woods somewhere and live all alone, be a hermit.
Or just go to the mall
That's a
and
great
be grumpy
idea.
and piss everybody else off.
Wait, so I did that.
What's that?
You see, you can always just go
Okay, we're working on the script right now here. Wait a minute.
It's Mario did that.
Talking to him. No, he says in general. Go on.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna give this my stamp of approval. I've changed like 2 words
Did
where,
you put the P word in again?
no. Instead of saying Wally's won't sign this, I was gonna say Wally's won't buy this. Very
Okay.
simple.
Yep.
She goes, how do I get out of this? And he uses the gun, and points at her, or maybe puts it right up against her chest or something, and tugs on her clothes with it and says, get out of that, to make it very obvious.
Yeah.
Or at least points at her with the gun and says, get out of that.
JC, you can't say it's not making you hot.
Okay, the idea of a gun in anyone else's hands pretty much terrifies me. I am facing my fears.
And poking her with the gun is a little aggressive, just pointing at her is fine. Or just gesturing at her or something like that. That would be
Gesturing up.
Or away.
What's
Just
a
away.
gun?
Did you bring your paint guns?
No, I didn't. Did you bring yours?
Something like,
Shit, you didn't bring a gun.
That's okay. We'll just make a quick trip out to Wally's and get a toy gun.
I got a gun.
You have a gun?
Have the camera follow the gun going down, and then we cut to them looking, and we hear the noises, and they tilt the heads.
Eric is rolling a tea cigarette. Now let's make this clear that it's actually
oh yeah.
it's actually being made of.
Well,
Do you
We're
want
all-
to see?
See if I can get that clear.
Come with me.
I don't think, at this point in time, I don't think.
What kind of tea is
I mean,
that?
so many things have changed.
Stewart's.
Speaking of that,
Stewart's
Chaz,
tea?
what about the cast?
Man,
Do you
that
want
is like-
switch roles or keep roles or what?
Rare tea.
I'm
Okay.
trying to think what lines I should be focusing on right now,
Do that.
See, there's also the dramatic touch of you could have, like, for example, the overhead thing on. Is that overhead? It's 1970s, or whatever, it's like something like metric.
And laying it down on both tracks.
So we got a noise we can't figure out what to do with.
I do have a blanket that we
Phil
can
how to do that, and he's right.
put over the door.
The worst case scenario is you're gonna flatten the voices.
The one is just right on, right on, each side.
I hope they take it first. Yeah, what are you gonna argue about, Craig, getting off?
Great book.
You know me.
This guy's.
You hear that?
The pizza was just delivered.
You say.
Filming was interrupted briefly
But you go,
Well, they delivered the pizza.
You feel like this.
We were at a really good scene, and the pizza guy came and totally interrupted our thing.
And then he had another accident and he lost his arm.
There she is,
And
Star.
they took it outside and they buried it.
The Star.
He
The
lost
Star,
his
get my
leg.
pants on.
And we are not going to bury these now. And he's like, why not?
They had a whole pack of Sharpies on the refrigerator in case anybody was wondering.
On where?
In colors.
That's the ones
Yeah, those are his.
I brought in.
Okay.
But nice
If I
try.
heard people looking for Sharpies, I'm like, okay.
People, that was me.
About that fella's guy dies, goes to hell, and he gets there and he looks around, it's pretty nice, you're so bad down here. So he meets Satan. And I think, he says, this is hell, this doesn't seem so bad. He says, oh, hell is not what they tell you about it, it's not bad at all. He says, let me ask you a question, do you drink, do you like drinking? He says, sure, I enjoy having a few drinks. He says, Mondays, you're gonna love Mondays. Mondays we have scotch, bourbon, rye, gin, vodka, the best, anything you can think. Russian vodkas, scotch, whiskey, fabulous stuff. Beers, every ale from the world, anyone you want. That's every Monday. Wow, doesn't sound so bad. He says, you like women? He says, yeah. He says, you're gonna love Tuesday. We have Tuesdays, we have all the Playboy models that were ever on the calendars, we have all the ingenues who go out to get into movies, we have them all. Yeah, you're gonna love Tuesday. He says, do you smoke? He says, sure. He says, oh, you'll love Wednesday. We have all the best Turkish tobaccos and Cuban cigars and every kind of cigarette you could possibly imagine. He says, wow. He says, you like a little, mix it up, a little gay activity once in a while, you know? He says, you know, biker guys with leather suits and all that sort of stuff. He says, no, I don't care for that. He says, well, you're gonna hate Thursday.
It's too bad JC couldn't come with it, or couldn't come tonight. She's got a documentary she's working on, so.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, this is one of the gentlemen that was in my film. He's now acting as behind-the-scenes documentarian for this.
How you doing, man?
Good. Good.
Yeah, we're doing the behind the scenes.
You guys are running this festival, right?
It's running us.
Running ragged.
Yeah, it's definitely running us ragged as well. That's right. Yeah.
Get everybody set up.
Yeah, we should get these guys' names,
Excellent, man.
Chaz. The guy's taking tickets right here. And this is Valentine's right in here. Valentine's is an excellent spot. We got a band tonight, I guess.